Hey there, Pisces. Hope you are fab as always. This is Jamie. Welcome to Soulvine Guidance and howdy to our returning viewers. Appreciate you being here and those that subscribe as we check in to your energies. If you're new, this is awesome to connect. So please like and subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It just lets us know that you're here and to bring more of this awesomeness to Pisces for you. Now, guys, we're going to check in to the full moon energy. So this is a bit of a bonus read that we're doing. Full moon is in Virgo, okay? So this is a lot around, creating a bit more structure, potentially getting organized, reassessing what motivates you and going after it in a sense that you're feeling good about it, okay? Virgo has some form of I find Virgo has quite determination to get things done, to make things happen. This can be a bit of an ebb and flow energy, but I feel with this full moon, there may be something that needs to be cleared out when it comes to, released, when it comes to potential structures, routines, and things like that, guys, okay? So maybe it just, you need to look at that and what that is for you, what's working, what's not working, and how to get a bit more organized with your time, and importantly, what matters to you at the end of the day, okay? So I'll fix up these for you guys, and we're just having a look at the overall energies, and then we'll further clarify on what Pisces needs to know with this full moon energy. All right, one more. Thank you. Let's just get the challenge and then we'll look at the potential outcome. So what's the challenge here? Thank you, Spirit. The challenge is the challenge. All right, patience. Okay, the World card. And then let's just have a look at what the potential outcome is, and we'll check into that in a sec, guys. So the outcome we'll look at the end for you to check out, so make sure you hang in there. All right, so Pisces, showing up here regarding the full moon energy, we've got Death, Three of Pentacles, and King of Wands. So I feel there has been some lesson or something that perhaps you need to end to help facilitate some new opportunity here with the Three of Pentacles energy, which is about connecting or collaborating with people in support of your journey. Usually this is around career a lot of the time, but this could also be, when you look at traditional tarot, because sometimes those visions do pop up here for me, but what I'm seeing is people coming together, potentially writing a contract, getting on the same page about something, but it's a commitment towards building that or growing that. So that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing right now with this Three of Pentacles energy. But I feel you had to end something or choose a new path for this to happen. So I don't know if this has happened for you already, but this is showing up, Pisces, as part of this full moon energy that is here. And it makes sense, clearing out, right? Because the full moon is also about releasing to start afresh. So as you get into this new moon, you can further what your intentions are, but it's like a clear out is needed right now, something to release. In terms of the King of Wands also showing up here, this is getting really solidified on your plans, what it is that you're working on, what it is you're working towards, and doing it with unwavering faith and this determination and creativity behind you. It's like this strong go after it energy that's showing up here. So I feel like that is part of what's required. Interestingly too, you also have the Queen of Wands here with the Magician and the Devil. So King of Wands, Queen of Wands seems like a pretty solid pairing there, or connection here, holding space. But in saying that, this could be you, Pisces, learning and balancing out what is required of you to really go after what you need, but then knowing when to take a pause and allowing that to come in. So I feel like there's a time to listen, assess, and also wait to respond appropriately, to knowing what to do next. Okay, the Magician energy with the Devil in conjunction with this, I'm just getting like making sure you're not fooling yourself, or don't allow other people to like pull the wool over your eyes in regard to something here. Yeah, just when I see the Magician and the Devil, there's just something unhealthy around. It could be a way of thinking, and a bit of forceful energy to get what you want. And this is where I said it, there's an important piece here of sitting back sometimes and knowing, waiting for the information to come in to then respond and take the appropriate action with this Queen of Wands and King of Wands energy. But I feel something here is being slightly misled. I don't know if this is going to be your potential thinking that may creep in here, but there could be just some form of manipulation for someone to get their way. So again, just assess that for yourself. Obviously, each situation is going to be different. With this Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups looking towards, the situation, there's someone that wants to communicate to you, that's coming on in. And I do feel this could come in two parts, Pisces, because I feel there's someone here that is supporting you. So if you're going to get caught up in a little bit of thinking or overthinking, because sometimes I think with Virgo can be a little, sometimes highly structured, okay, or highly organized. They have the spreadsheets going on and things like that. Sometimes it can be to our not realizing, to our detriment, that we're too structured in our approach, which ends up being somewhat controlling. And it could be the way we do things or our thoughts. And, we may not recognize that or see that, but sometimes it's you have a way of doing things to get where you need to go, and you can be hard on yourself when it doesn't necessarily go that way, or it's not meeting that structure that you need. There's just something here that's showing up around whatever you're trying to do or create or pull in. There's just something that needs to be looked at, and I feel this Knight of Swords energy may come and share that with you. So this could be regarding work, a relationship, whatever dynamic it is. I feel this Knight of Swords is coming on in to say, hey, like, I get what's going on, Pisces, but I need to tell you some truths here, because whatever you're doing, I feel like they're going to give you a little wake-up call, okay? You may not like how it's delivered or the information's delivered at all, but I feel like this is actually going to be really supportive for you to help get out of whatever this is, okay? With this Magician and Devil energy. And it's going to set you back up to get more connected to make the best decision or steps forward, because the Hierophant is usually a form of someone guiding you or your own spiritual experience, but also a commitment to something. So I'm not sure where this may resonate or relate for you particularly, obviously in your life, but I do feel this is about connecting with someone, getting on the same page, and working towards something together. This is not just going solo, Pisces. This is involving other people, and it doesn't mean like it needs to be directly you and someone doing something, but to get there, you require other people to be on the same page, working towards the same thing. It doesn't matter whether you're buying a house, whether it's, getting to a certain career. You need to talk to people to be able to navigate, right? Usually is the way forward to be able to achieve those goals. So it's having that common theme here, because this is very goal oriented, but also going after it with this King of Wands and Queen of Wands energy. So as you're shifting through with the Hierophant, I just feel like you're going to get some truths, but it's going to support your journey long term, but it might also be a little shift internally that you need to make, Pisces. And maybe it is about getting a bit more structured, because we can be quite fluid want to do what we want to do when we want to do it, in a sense of like, don't put me in a box or in a fish bowl that I just going back and forth. I need to explore. I need to get out there, try things, do things, feel things. So I feel like that's what's happening, but you do come into a state of resonance for you. You're feeling, at the end of it all, you feel good, you feel trusting, and you know what you need to do that's going to get the result that you desire. But it's one that's felt, but it's, and in addition to the feeling of it, it's recognizing that you feel safe in that process as well. So it all ends up tying together in a good way, but something just needs to be realized as part of this. The challenge showing up is the obstacle and challenge. So, you know, this is when we look at something like, okay, where I'm going, something isn't feeling right. Okay, so you're going to get the realization either which way, but it's great because it allows you to be aware and allows you to pivot and make the right changes. But what it could be is that you're so determined to get where you need to go, and sometimes that challenge alone is time. When we want things, we want things. I think that's, you know, pretty human nature, but learning the art and the virtue of patience is very profound, okay? It doesn't mean sitting still, but it allows you, you know, or procrastinating as such. It's more like sitting still, waiting, listening, but doing still the work towards it. But it doesn't mean you have to take firm action towards something to make it happen. Sometimes things just need to be done a certain way or a certain timing for everything to fall into place. So that may challenge you over this period, and we can see that here. The universe is about, you know, this is like the world energy. So whatever is brewing, whatever is happening here, Pisces, this is for your greatness, okay? This is moving, clearing out what needs to be cleared out, opportunities coming in that need to come in, that you're seeking, that you're desiring, right? But it's also a part of there's change happening, and maybe you're not comfortable with this change. Maybe a part of it you do have to get a bit more structured, you know, and that may feel seriously uncomfortable, but it starts just little by little here. But I feel whatever changes that you're making or clearing out over this period, this is going to be a successful one. It's just going to be a little bit, might be, like I said, just a little bit, like, do I have to do this kind of thing? But I think you'll feel good about it because you'll start seeing benefits, okay, with this world energy. So let's have a look at what the outcome's going to be for you, Pisces. We've got stand your ground, material and spiritual prosperity, and a firm foundation. Nice. So, you know, there's definitely something here that you want, that you're going after. And I think it's really great that you're not wavering on that with this stand your ground energy. This is like the 7 of Wands energy showing up. I think, as we said, there's just something here that I think is going to awaken you even more to a potential approach, but it's going to be good for you. In terms of the outcome, I mean, this is material and spiritual prosperity. So this is things balancing out, things coming in that you've been desiring, that you've been wanting from all the effort you're putting in. You're going to start seeing those rewards and benefits come back around. And it's going to put you in a space of just feeling really good about you, Pisces, feeling strong, feeling solid, feeling supported in wherever you're going. And I'm getting like the right people, the right time. It may not be delivered exactly how you want in terms of some form of communication or news, but that news is going to be a catalyst for wherever that you're going. It's an important news, or important insight that you're going to get to help you clear out anything that hasn't been supporting you or maybe holding you back from creating and manifesting what you want. But a big part of here is not controlling the outcome, but trusting that if you do have a plan, that, like I said, just knowing when to sit back and knowing when to take action and waiting for the information that you need to make informed decisions. The timing of it, you may not like. And I know there can be frustration in being patient. I mean, sometimes when we're manifesting, things may not show up for like months later, years later, right? But you're on the way there, and you've got the information that you need within you to make certain decisions, but part of the stepping stones also requires other people in support of wherever you're going. So just be mindful of that over this full moon period, over the next few days and throughout the week. We'll catch you later, Pisces. Sending you a whole bunch of love and support. Bye now.